So you know everything you don't want. You know what I'm saying, that you don't want mushrooms on your burger. You know you don't want I don't know. You know everything you don't want. But what about what you do want? See, it's time to flip it on his head. It's time to stop focusing on what we don't want, because we attracting more of that, and in turn figure out what we want. How do we do that? Well, what is the opposite of what you don't want? What's the opposite of what you don't want? Oh, what is the opposite of what you do not want? Because if you don't want mushrooms on your burger, and you focus on not wanting mushrooms on your burger, well, guess what you focusing on? Guess what might wind up on your burger? I told him no mushrooms. All the universe heard was mushrooms. Stop focusing. You know all the qualities in a woman that you don't want, but when it comes to the qualities that you do want in a woman, you're clueless. You don't even know what to look for. Hence the reason you keep attracting the wrong women. Keep attracting the women you don't want, because you're looking for what you don't want. You're attracting what you do not want. And it's simple. It's a simple way to do it. You just got to use your brain a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get a piece of paper and get a pen. I say it all the time, man. Writing stuff down is really gonna be the backbone, bro. It's gonna be the backbone of creating your new life, of building yourself into who you want to be, instead of looking at all the things you don't have, or being who you don't want to be. It's time to start focusing on what we have, focusing on what we would like to have, and that's the only two things we should be focused on. The things we don't want to have, why are we focused on it? 99% of the problems that we think are gonna arise, they never do. So why we focus on them? We still live, we still breathe tomorrow without facing a single one of those problems that are in the back of our head. So why are we still focused on them? Focus on the good, man. You focused on people hurting you. You focused on getting hurt. Well, you're probably gonna get into relationships with people who are willing to hurt you, because that's what you're looking for. Not saying that's always the case. Sometimes you can have good spirits and be looking for good and find bad. That's not what but even in that, it's like Goku, man. For anybody who's ever watched Dragon Ball Z, Goku would go through the most, or for those that have never watched Dragon Ball Z, Goku is a character that is so good, all he sees is good. He don't never really see bad. He'll be in the worst situation, or somebody, and he'll always flip it on his head on him, like somebody be trying to harm him, but they can't even harm him because all he sees is good. He, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, somebody trying to punch him and he dodged it and be like, whoa, that was close. Type nigga, you know what I'm saying? And not even like retaliate or nothing. He just like, whoa, that was close. Already assuming that the person probably didn't mean to do that type stuff. You know what I mean? Or not even realizing what the person is trying to do. His ignorance is kind of his blessing. And I'm not saying be ignorant. What I'm saying is focus on what you want to focus on. Don't focus on what you don't want for your life. Do not focus on what you do not want for your life. Focus on what you would like to have. And it's all gonna come together slowly. It ain't gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna come together slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. For sure. Slowly but surely. You have to chop down those old plants. You have to chop down those old trees that have been in your garden, the garden of your mind for so long, and start planting the new ones. And the new ones have to have time to sprout, have to have time to, get water, get sunlight, grow a little bit. They have to have some time. You have to water them and nurture them and nourish them. That's mandatory. It has to have time. There's things you have to learn along the way. There's things that you have to learn about being the person that you want to be in order for you to get there. So it's not going to happen overnight. There's things you have to learn, bro. There's things you have to, there's ways you know what I mean? But nonetheless, it will come. It will come if you want it to bad enough. And that's all I'm going to say, man. Catch y'all on the next one.